Team.
Check 99.
From the gun, McKee. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Look at me. Go. Shoot.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 53 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Let's go.
On the set.
Mike 51.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
He's coming.
Recon, 132 fighter.
He's coming. Double up.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Ready.
Boy, 51. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to...
Who draw quarter?
Check hot route.
Hey, Sam off.
Tighten up.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 15 now. McSorley. It's complete to Fuller. Will Fuller. Nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Will Fuller, 63 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Panthers have taken the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. He's got Fuller. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
You don't want that. Zoo. 51 to Mike.
3rd down, they're going to throw for it with McSorley, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Throwing to start the drive. McKee. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Brian Burns in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
He's not going to get me. Fine.
Operating from the gun. McKee, his throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
On the double. Watch 57. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, wahoo.
From the gun, McKee toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Watch the whip. Slam, slam. Shift. Watch the shift. Slam, slam, slam. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Now.
I got him on me, on me.
57. Mike, 57.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Myles Garrett showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
McSorley from the shotgun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
Oh, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position, a couple of first downs in order to give some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Out from the shadows of their goal line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 11. A handoff to Barkley. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. Check 2.
Looking to throw on second down. McKee, he's going to go for into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? They'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
General West.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a 1st down and run out this 1st half.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the 2nd half now underway in the NFC Championship game. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Hey, Charlie.
51 to Mike.
Ready?
On 3rd down, it's McSorley. Escaping the... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Hey, Alpha! Mike's 50, Mike's 50!
To throw on 2nd down. McKee, it's Hill, complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Let's go, let's go! Check! Shoot!
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Let's go. Hey, Sam off! Hit it!
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Tiny's Ringo. Tiny's on Ringo. Tiny's on...
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Bang, bang! Switch!
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He will push his way down to about the 14.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood! 51's Mike! Mike 51! Let's go, baby! They turn over! Let's get that ball! Let's get that ball! Deep grip!
McSorley, 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep left side. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
All day. Hey, Echo. 51's the mic, boy. 51. You must be getting ready.
2nd and 10, it's McSorley. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Throw left side complete. That's Schwartz. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Exit. Step it up. Get it.
McSorley once more looks to throw. Flush to his right. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Recon, 132 fighter.
2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4. McSorley looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schwartz. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, McSorley flushed out right. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Panthers. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the...
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Brings up 3rd and 9.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And an alley to run. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Watch that in, tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Leo. Snap.
They'll run on first down. McFarland. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. On second down and 4, McSorley. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Hey, seam 6. Shoot.
Here's McSorley to throw. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may do it for this NFC title game.
Set. 90 Wolf.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hal.
Five.
Safety's creeping.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down now, Swift trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. On third down, McKee flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Watch the pass.
Bravo.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready up.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand